What's up, guys? Wanted to record Scorpio March / into April 2023 money / finance, career, all that good stuff. Go to runningguntarot.com for all my contact and payment info. Reach out for one-on-one reading, private, personal, across email, text, video, phone, whatever floats your fancy. Catch me on the live stream on YouTube, Running Gun Tarot. Let's jump right into it. Spirit of gratitude, joy, love, and light, highest possible messages at this time for Scorpio. Please apply this to March and April 2023, finance, money, career. If you're not Scorpio, you could apply this to the respective house. So I believe that's the 8th house. You could Google that and see what that's about and apply that lens to this reading for money. Spirit of gratitude, joy, love, and light. I know I'm going to be doing that for me. That's how I essentially apply all the readings for me and you both. Just the same. Let's see what comes out here. Hope you guys are doing good. Okay, you got the King of Swords in the reverse here. This is all about an inner knowing, okay? Definitely like a hustle energy, like you know you need to get it together, you know you need to start shaking and moving and making things happen here. Of course, the cards want to throw me all these kind of zigs and zags and curveballs that I don't know what they mean here. There's something that you're coveting that you're not wanting to let go that's keeping you from taking a leap of faith here. Okay? This is how it's coming across here. It's almost as if you have to give something up sacred, possibly, or make a leap away from the sacred. It could be a household, okay, something you hold near and dear. I think one of the lessons to that regard is that the household is what you make of a given area, okay? It's not like you're leaving yourself. It's not like you're leaving the ability to create a household around you here. But for some, you know, such as myself, to use myself as an example, I rather, you know, scratch and claw and fight tooth and nail to keep what's mine, you know, especially if butt up against financial issues. I'm not saying that it has to be tooth and nail because, again, we're manifestors, so why not say that it's easy? You know, why not say that it's effortless? And so it is. Let's see, anything else, though? Yeah, because I am getting this very kind of sentiment of, like, going within. The King of Swords in the reverse. Okay, anything else on, let's see, what would I want to clarify here? I guess just the Queen, and what am I keeping from leaping towards with the Fool in the reverse? Or what are we or you? Divine timing. So Spirit could be saying that there's a lot in store for you outside of your comfort zone, although many of you might not want to hear that. It could be that the Queen of Cups represents something that's too subjective or editorialized here, whereas the High Priestess is more objective and more knowing of like true universal nature stuff here. It could be an over-identification with the current living space is what I'm getting here. You know, but what of the tension? What if we still keep on holding on to it? It says you're giving power away if you still keep on holding on to it. Could be the end of the road here. Again, these are all things that I don't want to hear. I'm sure others don't want to hear. But I will collectively choose the path of still fighting and still sticking to it for the reading. And look, we get victory nonetheless. So if you're, you know, game bred like myself, I think that there's something that says, well, if all this manifestation mumbo jumbo and jargon is meant for me elsewhere, then it could still be meant for me here where I'm at, if location is not important. So we could throw that timeline out. And then we're left with finances. So if I could have a victory here by sticking in the game, what of the finances? Because right now the finances look like the 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. Cutting ties here. Okay, I'm going to go within. But I still see like positive communication nonetheless. So despite being treated poorly or unfairly, you're not resorting to those tactics. And I think that's, you know, going a long way for you here. Anything more about the... I think that King of Sword in the reverse is more so that inner knowing of, like, I think a lot of, like, the logic and the reason needs to be backed up by what you're willing to do or what you're willing to take part in. And I just kind of feel as though that if you're not emotionally backed up, then you don't see yourself leaving something. Anything more on the Queen of Cups here? This is something that you just really want to fight for because you're emotionally tied to here. And you just feel like you've invested memories, time, quality into this. What's the Fool card in the reverse here? Not wanting to jump or take a leap of faith. King of Wands in the upright. It says that you're capable, you could do it. But again, if it's not backed up by the emotional incentive, so what of it, Spirit? Strategy, keep on strategizing, keep on applying until the right time. Well, when's the right time? For me, it's when the finances are in line. Page of Cup in the reverse. What's the Page of Cup in the reverse, Spirit? Because that could be interpreted a multitude of ways. The Page of Cup in reverse as clarified by the Knight of Sword in the upright. So this could be devil without a cause, devil may care, rushing forth, attacking. I'm getting like a not willing to settle too, because remember the page in the upright, it can reference spirituality and the divine, but it could also represent having to kiss the fish. So it's almost as if you're doing everything in your nature to not want to or not have to kiss the fish. What are we cutting out here with the Five of Swords in the upright? Okay, the Sun. Well, that doesn't make sense. So you have to clarify, because we can't cut out the Sun. We're not cutting out presence. We're not cutting out the Garden of Eden. No work. So it could be that you cut out work, you cut out a certain lifestyle, or you're fighting for a certain lifestyle here, Spirit. Okay, something that didn't make you happy, something that would have you compromise your happiness. I'm stuck on this Five of Swords here. Because it is about not playing fair. Okay, so, but we've beat to death that storyline of kind of having unjust circumstances pinned against you. So what of it? Because I don't care, the readers don't care anymore, Spirit. So you got to give us something that we could care about. If you want us to keep on going down this path. And you've given us much success down this path, so I'm assuming that you want. So what are we cutting out here? What are we cutting out here? Because this person is very much so like about to stab this demon. It could be the demons, it could be you're illuminating the darkness is what I'm seeing here, because the Sun card is about illumination as well. I think you're realizing what takes a toll on your happiness here, and so you're illuminating the dark corners. It's possible that you're so tied to this current situation is because you feel like you're making such advancement here. What about the Work card in the reverse? Okay, Two of Cups in the upright. Okay, so it could be you feel as though that you're meant to be in union with yourself is what I'm seeing more so. What about that nasty storyline about the Emperor in the reverse giving power away? Maybe being overworked? Yeah, you need to find that time for R&R. So don't get too down on yourself as far as, you know, when you do take downtime off, okay? Really kind of lap it up. Lap of luxury, okay? Anything about the High Priestess and the Eight of Wands, Spirit? High Priestess and the Eight of Wands. Okay, Nine of Pentacles. So something is coming in positively to really shake up your financial situation. The Eight of Wands in the upright, okay? It's that kind of like heaven sent. Remember, you had the card of divine timing here. So something that someone or one of us, maybe me, maybe you, were pulling in from the cosmology. Okay, it's like Mother Gaia, it's like Rihanna here. heard what you were wanting to say, wanting to pull in. Look at, she has like stilettos on and shit. Sorry, I'm just analyzing this card here. Anyways, you can see she has like heels on, all that stuff. I feel like I'm trying to see what those letterings on that block are. What they are. It's like a T and a, I don't know, I gotta let it go. But something positive is coming in. Okay, this whoever created this was known to like make their own like letter number system. Like you could even see it here. It's like nonsensical shapes and letters, and they really don't. I mean, I don't know. But something's coming in. Any more about the High Priestess is like, is she affecting this? Is she causing this? Is this like another like nature spirit? Okay, Four of Pentacles, instability or investing in something that you invested in. Knee jerk. And now it's like you're left with it. It's like the energy is like still in the walls. Okay. You just have to keep on picturing yourself like a magnet to success and keep on loving your environment, I guess is what this is saying here. Okay, any new messages, Spirit? Any new messages, Spirit, for money, finance, career? You know me, I'm about like the quantum and the magical, but sometimes those stories are just, it's the same thing, and believe me, I'm well aware of it. Nine of Cups in the reverse. This is outside of your resume, your expertise. It's almost as if you're learning on the job. Ten of Cups in the reverse. This is the second time the Ten of Cups in the reverse came out. Why? What are you trying to tell me about that? Emotionally invested, maybe without reason. That Devil without a cause. Tower moment in the upright, sudden change. Well, I gotta imagine it has to be positive. Okay, Seven of Wands in the upright, defensiveness. Okay, Eight of Cups, kind of like a should I stay or should I go type energy. Leaving behind though. But I kind of feel like the Eight of Cups is like bitch made. Like I don't fuck with that. That's not my energy. Because it's like leaving something, I'm not leaving something. So it's probably someone else's bitch made energy that walked away. And you stood and fought and they walked away. And you get to tailor make the outcome here. But what's more about the what's the Tower moment? Tell us the Tower moment, because it has to be something good coming in with that Eight of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles, right? You already told us. Yeah, it's on the home front. It's going to be justice. It's going to be justice that comes in. Alien card in the reverse, Hermit card in the reverse is justice. So show us some goddamn pentacles. I mean, that's what we want. I know it's the same old story in a vacuum, but okay, this is incoming communication. Defensiveness. Three of Cups in the reverse. Self-sabotage. Okay, so you might have somebody reaching out that you just don't want to give the time of day to. Okay, it could be someone from the past as well. You're over it. That might be a shock to you. But yeah, that Ten of Pentacles is what your focus is. So you're not really worried about, like, there's some defensiveness here, but it takes a lot more to hold a grudge. So I mean, if it's not your time for something, then it's not your time. So you're not really going to let your emotions see. Despite this, I feel as though that you've already kind of overcome your emotions with very much practical magic and faith-based approach here. What's the Two of Wands in the reverse? The Devil card. See, I don't look at this as a bad thing. I look at this as like you're reapplying, you know, primordial energies to get that which is more refined here, because you end up with Ten of Pentacles, you know, and the Devil doesn't come near the Ten of Pentacles. So it could be that you're repurposing primordial raw energies. You know, if you ever feel like raw rage or whatever, you just know it as an energy to be funneled and siphoned. You know, you got to clean it out, right? You got to process it. It can't just be crude. But you're doing that metaphysically, and it's helping your finances, is what I'm getting here. So let's leave that here. Let's move on to Sagittarius. Feel free to reach out for one-on-one reading. As always, love you guys. Peace. I'll let you go.